Hey, Mama-ritas.
Hey, bestie.
We're back.
Hey, I've missed you
We're
so
back.
much. I've missed the 7 viewers that we get too, but
Me
I've
too.
missed you.
Listen, I looked the other day because I was on YouTube and I was like, huh, have we lost any followers yet? No, we have not.
Oh, yay!
We have not lost any
Because I
subscribers.
haven't
So,
checked.
well, I was looking at something else and then I was like, huh, let me look at this real quick. In fact, we have not. Oh my gosh, I have missed being in your bed so much.
You've missed sharing my bed.
I have never missed being in a bed with someone so much in my life.
I'm going to really take that as a compliment.
And you should. And you should.
Yes. Okay. So, naturally, I don't want to know about how your week has been because I haven't seen you for multiple weeks, but we left off pre-hysterectomy.
Yes.
So we got to talk about this.
So now we're post-hysterectomy.
Post-hysterectomy.
And honestly, I know you said that I guess I've scared you into
not wanting one now.
I've scared you away from. But honestly, not that bad. I will say, if I knew how to do more editing on YouTube, this is where I would insert a picture of the hysterectomy positioning where they have you flipped upside down. Honestly, listen.
You sent me that and I was shocked.
Here's the thing. I have shocked you with the prolapse and the positioning. However, there are much, much worse pictures out there than the ones that I send you, because the ones I've shown you have been animated. But if you keep looking through those images, boy, oh boy, a beaver will pop up before you know it, and you're like, oh God.
You guys are welcome to do your research. If there's anybody out there considering a hysterectomy, getting ready for one, whatever, I don't want to.
Okay, so robotic hysterectomy. So that's the one that I had. I had the Da Vinci robotic hysterectomy. So apparently, because luckily I Googled this after the fact, because my back hurt so bad.
It did. You were complaining for quite a bit, and I finally understood once you started sending me pictures.
My back was killing me to the point where, so in the hospital, they gave me my medicine. They gave me like, I don't know, oxycodone and some kind of nausea medicine.
Good stuff.
And something else. Anyway, so I was like, I don't need any of this. I need muscle relaxers because my back and my butt hurt worse than anything else. I was like, I cannot stand this pain. So then I looked it up. And so for the robotic hysterectomy, your back hurts so bad because you're tilted vag to the heavens, feet up, and you're sprawled out. Like, imagine a pap smear, but like upside down.
Oh.
And so when I saw it, I was like, oh, wait, that makes sense.
Oh.
Because I was like, oh, no wonder my back hurts.
I would have never imagined that you would need to be in that position.
Me either.
But you were.
Yeah. So then your incisions are very small. You have very small. So then I read up because I was like, how does this work? Because, they gave me stuff to read before, but I was like, I already have anxiety about it. So I was like, I didn't want to read up. I mean, I read up on kind of vague stuff.
They kind of give you like a PG version type deal.
So I was like, okay, well, my incisions are like this big. So it's like here, here, and here. So I was like, okay, well, how does it all work? What do they do? If you only have these little incisions, why are they?
Where are things coming out?
Okay, so apparently they go in and either they like break it up into pieces and pull it out of, because I had so a total plus ovary removal.
Yeah.
So some people keep both ovaries, some people keep one, some people, whatever. Anyway, so I had it all taken out. So apparently they break it into little pieces and they either pull it out because they use the little robotic thing to go
Mhm.
in. And so they either break it into little pieces and pull it out of the incisions, or they pull it out of your vagina. Okay. So
Oh.
then I was like, oh, oh, that's a lot. That's a lot. That's a lot to think about. Um, so then I was like, okay, well, so then I was I was reading on, and so if you have your cervix removed,
Mhm.
they have to do a vaginal cuff. So that means they have to close
Oh.
it. So up inside of there, where they close it, they have to stitch it together.
Okay.
So you have stitches inside of there where they have built this vaginal cuff to basically close everything up and to keep it from prolapsing.
Oh, yes, because that was
That
one
was
thing we discussed going in,
that was
and
one thing.
I did not need to know about it.
So all was well. I had very little pain, abdominal pain,
Mhm.
but I had tons of back pain and butt pain. No one tells you, and I know this is going to be TMI, no one tells you about the first poop. Okay?
Oh,
First of all, so they have to blow all this gas up in there,
yeah.
right? Because they're bloating you out so they can work around.
Yeah.
So they will tell you you need to take Gas X because
Yeah.
the gas pain is terrible.
Yeah.
If you
That.
ever if you ever thought that like I'm gonna have a heart attack, that's it. It's the gas pain
Mhm.
is horrible. Everything hurts, and you have to take the Gas X or something to pass the
Yeah.
gas, right?
That was part of our preparation
That was
list.
that was, and
Uh-huh.
that is a must.
Mhm.
Okay, a must because everyone will tell you the gas pain is the worst part of it.
Oh, wow.
Um, but then no one tells you have to take stool softeners
Mhm.
because no one prepares you for the first time that you're going to poop because you have you now have the vaginal cuff, right?
Mhm.
And so you have stitches in there. So when you go poop, you're not supposed to push
Oh.
because if you push, you run the risk of tearing your stitches. Okay.
Oh God.
So if you tear your stitches, you're bleeding, right? Also, they put these mesh panties on me before I left. And honestly, I was like, where can I buy these? Because those mesh panties were everything for
The
me.
mesh panties in the
Yes.
hospital. I love
So
those.
I loved them. But then when it got time to have to go number two, it took like 5 days. It
Oh
wasn't until like
wow.
it wasn't until like the fifth day that I was like, I think I've got to go to the bathroom. So then you go to the bathroom, and here's the thing: I did not have a squatty potty, but essentially I kind of had my own squatty potty. So I had my my cousin had given me it's almost like it's it's like a little potty chair type thing,
Yeah.
but it goes over your toilet. And so I was able, first of all, I still use that thing because it was fantastic. But I sat down on it and like there's a gap between the toilet and that. So I was able to put my feet up there
Yeah.
and I was like, okay, this is
Yeah.
now.
It helps.
You take your stool softeners because it is like a rock coming out, right?
Oh.
So you can't push. So at some point, it's just there. Like it's made its way, it's burrowed its way almost out, but not quite. And you're like,
Oh
oh my God.
no.
But it it forms like a when it's on its way. You have like a ball or whatever. I literally was like, "Oh my god, I've prolapsed!" It feels like everything has just
No.
fallen out of me, and I was like,
No.
"Oh god." So then I was like trying to look and like because I can't bend down, and so anyway, so I was like, "Oh my god, this is terrible." But after I got up and I walked around a little bit, mind you, with this big ball that's there, and I was like, "Oh god, I'm gonna die." It finally it worked
It
its way
came on out.
down after walking. Um, but other than that, healing has been fine. The hot flashes
Oh, yeah.
are absolutely deadly.
Yes.
So I was having hot flashes
You
before because
were.
you remember, St. Patrick's Day
Yeah.
event where I'm like I'm gonna die in the
Yeah.
bar.
You
Okay,
were.
that's that started happening because your estrogen just depletes, right? Because
Yeah.
you don't have anything in there. So it's just your estrogen is just draining out of your body. So then I'm sitting there. Now keep in mind, I'm the person that will run the heater all year round because
Yeah.
I'm freezing.
Mhm.
I am there in a tank top and underwear, and I'm like, oh my god, I'm so hot with my fan. Like I've got personal fans on me, and my kids are wrapped up in a blanket, and they're like, we're actually freezing in here, and I'm like, no, guys, so hot. And every time we go somewhere, I just break out in a sweat.
Oh
It's
no.
so bad.
See, this is so many reasons why I don't want to have the hysterectomy now. I'm just taking it off the table. The pooping, hot flashes, uh, the back and butt pain,
It's
the
so bad. But
possible prolapse,
but I will
all these
tell you
things.
though,
They're way too scary.
I will tell you that since, the back pain has resolved, the butt pain has resolved.
Mhm.
Oh God.
I'm going to murder him.
I love your
I
child.
know y'all heard that.
I love your child. I love him. I love him.
Almost
Anyway,
peed
I don't even
myself.
know what I was talking
What
about.
were we talking about before
Oh,
my youngest just
it's better
interrupted
now.
so
It's
rudely?
better.
It's better.
Since all of that resolved, I am honestly so much better now.
Well, we'll see because you started on the estrogen patch this week.
Started on the estrogen patch. By the way, it's very expensive.
I wouldn't. Well, I don't think any of this is cheap,
It's not.
but it's
It's
not.
not.
You had to throw down a few grand
Had to
for
throw
the
down a few
surgery.
grand, but also I go so go to the pharmacy, right? Well, first of all, apparently these estrogen patches are like patch gold right now. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
they are like everything. Women are trying to get these left and right. So because it's a lower risk of blood clotting and
Yeah.
stuff. Okay, so it's like so people prefer the patch over the peel, over the oral estrogen because the oral estrogen has to filter through your liver apparently.
Yeah.
And so you run a very high risk of having blood clots. Well, now that the patch goes on just your skin, it doesn't filter through your liver, so you
Yeah.
have a lower risk anyway. So the doctor ordered it for me and he was like, I'm so sorry, we should have already ordered this, because I was like, I'm melting, the hot flashes are actually killing me. And he was like, oh, let's get you started on this.
Mm.
Pharmacy didn't have it. Okay,
Oh
they didn't
no.
have it, they had to order it. So then I got a discount card, like it was, I got a text or whatever, and it was like, show this to your pharmacy. So I was like, okay. So it came in, and at the pharmacy, now keep in mind this is a 1 month supply.
Mm-hmm.
It was $72, and I was like, God, it's like $72.
Yeah.
So I was like, I have a discount card. So the guy was like, oh, okay, great. He was like, I'll see what it does. He put it in. He was like, okay, well, now it's 75. And I was like, oh.
What?
And he was like, well, apparently our discount card took more off than this discount card does. So I was like, okay,
Okay.
$72 it is. Like,
Well, I mean, hopefully you're only a few days in with the patch.
yeah.
So, I don't know.
Everyone
Hopefully you'll
says,
start seeing some difference.
everyone
soon.
I've heard talk about the patch is like, oh my gosh, it saved my life. Oh my gosh, it's such a godsend. We're gonna
We'll
see.
see.
We're gonna see.
Okay. Okay. We'll see. I still don't think that's going to be enough to change my mind. I think I'm just going to let Mother Nature run her course, even though she's being a bitch.
Well,
But
I told you
we'll
also.
see.
It's like it's like I'm on drugs. It's like I'm on Lexapro right now because I have there is
Oh
nothing
wow.
that's bothering me. Like
Nothing.
honestly, I'm just sitting here just like chill. Very my
Mm.
mood has been so stable.
So I've noticed changes in mine recently. Here a while back, and you've seen it for yourself when you've been around.
Yeah.
I was very emotional.
Mm-hmm.
Didn't take much to make me cry. I was crying over a lot of things. I've realized suddenly just this past week when I was I think I was watching a documentary or something the other night, and I realized I'm not crying. I should be crying right now. Why am I not crying? And I realized I haven't been crying lately at all. But it's not that I'm chill, because now instead of crying,
She is not chill.
I'm irrationally irate over the smallest
When I tell
things.
you, I have got to tell you, I lost it when you told me that you were so mad about the dot cakes. That is so funny.
I am. I was. I'm over it now. I've had time to process it. I realize I was a little irrational.
And you were so
But
mad.
y'all have been driving me crazy over making such a big deal out of these dot cakes. They're sprinkle cakes, okay? It's a fucking sprinkle cake.
And
They're
it was
cupcakes.
so funny because I'm like,
oh my gosh.
let these people have their joy.
I
And you're
will.
like,
you know what? Y'all enjoy your dot cakes. I don't get it.
Also,
It made me angry.
It was so funny.
I wanted it off of my FYP because
No.
every other video.
No, look. So Derek's birthday was the other day, and we were gonna make him a cake, and I was like, let's make him a dot cake, and I was gonna send it to you, and then I was like, no, he doesn't want a dot cake. So, but we were gonna make a dot cake because I was like, we should make a dot cake, and I'm gonna send it to Tanya.
No.
I was like, Tanya, look at my dot cake.
No. I'm so glad you didn't. I'm so happy you love me enough. That would have just started it all over again. It's been something every week. Y'all have fun with your dot cakes, though. Sorry, I was angry, but I don't get it. It is just some freaking sprinkles.
But it was so funny because you were like, I'm so I hate these people and their dot cakes. I was like, what do you mean?
I mean, people in their TikTok videos were just raving over them like it was just some new thing that had been discovered.
And I said,
and it's a sprinkle cake.
Let these people have their joy, Tanya. And what did I say? The world is grim. Let these people have their joy.
It's fine, y'all. I'll have it, but I'm just saying. It's nothing new. You just slapped a new name on it. That's it. Nothing new. That's all I'm gonna say. I was angry over something else this week, and I can't even remember what it was now.
The AI secretary. You were so mad. You were like,
So there's a local company I'm not naming names. I called them, and I usually always get to speak to a real person. It's so easy. And now they have an AI receptionist. And I was so mad.
She was so angry about this AI receptionist.
It asked you, what is your call in reference to today? And I'm like, okay, the vendor I'm calling, they only do one thing. Okay. It's not like they do a lot of different things in this company. They do one thing. You have one job. So what am I supposed to say to that for one? And I'm like, I need to talk to somebody about this. Like, I'm so confused. And then it starts explaining to me what all I could do. None of those involve talking to a real person.
So we don't want to talk to no one.
So I said, never mind. And I hung up and I slammed my phone down. And then I tracked down the cell phone number of the owner. I was like, no, I need to talk to this person because I need to speak to an actual person.
Oh my gosh.
He
Poor
sent
guy.
me straight to voicemail. Like, okay.
When
I left a message.
The rage.
I'm not calling your office number again, sir. Respectfully.
The rage that came through that text message. I was like, oh, she's so mad. But I was laughing so hard because it's like, here I am. I'm so unbothered, and she's so mad about a dot cake and an AI receptionist. And I was just like, yeah, I don't like AI. It was like, I just want to talk to a freaking person.
I'm not gonna make it.
You're not.
I'm not gonna make it through perimenopause or menopause. I'm not gonna make it through life when everything goes to AI.
No,
I'm going to just be done.
Yeah.
At that point because I'm already like it has started and I'm not happy. I want to go back to crying over things.
Well,
because now I'm just angry all the time.
It's like these are the stages of perimenopause. It's like you have you're emotional, you're sad, you're crying. Then all of a sudden it's irrational rage. Like, why am I so angry?
I'm not even angry over anything important. It's the little things that just set me off.
Also, what got me was that you were so mad about this dot cake. And you were like, it's all over my For You page, blah, 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 blah. And I said, just say you're not interested and change your algorithm. You can do that? Oh, man.
I didn't know you could do that.
I was like, you are honestly so challenged
when
right
you
now.
told me how I can click not interested in all these videos, the first thing I did was go to my TikTok and I started doing it on stuff. I was like, I'm going to fix my FYP right now.
Is that when you see it, all you have to do, like, I'm having to send instructions. It's almost like I'm sending instructions to my grandma. Okay, now first,
I'm not as bad as a grandma. I do manage to post a podcast. While we're on that subject, let me just check and make sure we're still recording.
We're literally
good.
We're such a hot mess. But you know what?
We're so good.
Whatever.
I was looking at the time, actually.
We have like 20 minutes.
What else have I been irrationally angry over then that we can kill with these 20 minutes?
They're so funny.
Okay. This is why I have not been spending a lot of time on social media. But now that I know I can click not interested in all these videos, I did finally do a little doom scrolling last night.
Mm-hmm.
And I sent you a video because I ended up on the whole the dad with the two daughters in the gas station.
Yeah.
Because what was it, Tizzy's video came across on my FYP where he actually identified the Karen guy.
Which is so funny because when you sent it to me, I was like, apparently our algorithm is the same because I had just seen that video. And I
Yeah.
had just watched that video.
It was a little lengthy too. I
And
almost stopped watching
he
it, but
said
I
this is going
wanted
to be
to
long.
know. I wanted to know who this guy was. And of course,
Where is he from?
allegedly, this Robert Buckner, it's him, but we're just gonna say allegedly because I don't want to get in trouble. He's from Starkville, Mississippi,
Surprise,
where the
surprise.
school down south resides. So I was just immediately, when he identified him, I just started laughing. I said, "Oh my gosh, this is gold." It explains so much now. He's
It's
from
like,
Starkville.
oh God.
Just makes us look so bad.
He's standing there recording
As
this man.
if Mississippi doesn't look bad enough already.
I
Half
mean,
the
he's
time.
just standing there recording this man
Yeah.
with these two little girls, mind you.
Scared. They were so
And
scared.
he's like, this man is in the ladies' bathroom. And I'm like, his children are washing their hands. He obviously had to take them to the bathroom. What was he going to do? Take them to the men's bathroom where there's like men? I mean,
yeah.
but
who in their right mind would take their daughters in there? There's urinals. There's pee-pees floating about in there.
Yeah, like I don't want to see your pee-pee, but he was so upset because this guy, and the guy was fairly young, I guess.
Yeah,
I mean,
he's a
like
young
he was
dad.
a young dad. The kids were very little, so and honestly, we don't pee-pee out in the open. We don't pee and poop out in the open. We're behind a stall.
Yeah.
I don't care that this man has brought his young children in there.
I'm glad that video has gone viral and this guy has been called out, and it's just making him, it's not helping his case.
No.
If he thought anybody was going to defend him, he's sitting at home tonight very, very disappointed.
Yeah.
Because not one soul, I've seen so many videos, I have gone through all the comments. Not one soul out there have I seen come to this man's rescue yet. They're like team dad all the way.
Well, and I mean, what was this? You have to wonder, what is a young dad supposed to do?
Yeah.
Because, when it's a mom, she brings her young son into the bathroom, into the women's bathroom. Totally fine. When a young man is by himself with young daughters, you don't necessarily want to send your, especially in today's society, you really don't want to send your kids into the bathroom by themselves because it's just too much stuff that happens.
No.
But he's a young guy. I mean, honestly, had I been in the bathroom and I saw him with his young daughters, I would not have thought anything about it.
I wouldn't have thought anything about it either. I might have stood at the door and stood watch while they finished up.
Or I would have been like, sir, can I help you?
Yeah.
Is this uncomfortable for you? Because I can watch your kids and bring them back out to you, or
anything. There was just not. It was, but apparently this guy, this Karen, whatever, he never had girls. He has 4 sons, so he's never had to be in that situation.
Right. Therefore, you don't know.
But yeah, it's really funny because one of the companies that he had listed on his social media as having worked for even put out a statement this afternoon concerning this video now that he's been identified, stating that he's no longer an employee there. Like, he's no longer affiliated with this company, and we do not agree with any views or anything that happened in this video. This is not a reflection on us.
Yeah.
We don't know him. We've disowned him. We're out of this mess.
He's not ours.
Because apparently, and people, this is the part about social media I don't like. People are getting a little crazy because apparently some people were going to these companies' pages that he had listed on his social media, and they're leaving bad reviews.
And I mean,
and that's going a little too far.
That's one thing I kind of hate social media because people do too much.
Mm-hmm.
They cross so many lines on
Yeah.
social media
Yeah.
that these companies have nothing to do with this man recording.
Yeah.
Don't leave bad reviews on their pages
Let's
because
not
they
do
have
that.
nothing to. They're not involved in this at all.
The only thing that I think should happen is the gas station employee, she should be given a raise.
Oh yeah,
That
yeah,
helped him out
yeah.
and that essentially kind of shut the door
But I just don't
and was
like the
like, no.
whole. I don't like the whole doxing thing.
Yeah.
I don't like when people, even people who suck as people. I hate when everyone starts doxing them and oh, this is where they live and this is where
Yeah.
they work and so then people start harassing.
Yeah.
And I mean, like, they suck as people, but
Yeah,
they
and
don't
he
deserve
does
all
suck,
that.
but I do hope he is not having to deal with any of that. I haven't seen where he is. I'm sure he's laying low, whatever,
As he should.
as he should. But I hope there's no crazies out there that are just taking it too far.
Yeah.
It happened. It's over with. It sparked a little conversation, which of course was everybody was team dad, and this is what I would have done
Yeah.
if I had been there. Shame on that guy.
Yeah.
So that was kind of, you know.
Yeah. Well, so my side of TikTok that I'm on currently, I think I told you about it last night, was bad sex after hysterectomy talk.
You did.
And I was like, well, this is refreshing. This is so refreshing. Because they're like, oh, this one, what I guess what started it was this lady was talking about she had a total hysterectomy.
Mm-hmm.
And it had been a while, I guess. I mean, over 8 weeks for sure. And her family went on vacation
Okay.
together. And her husband were trying to get it they were trying to get it on.
Okay.
Well, apparently
Oh no.
she still has stitches in her
Oh.
vaginal cuff.
Oh.
And apparently they were poking him.
Oh. Oh
apparently apparently they were poking him.
no. Oh
And I
no.
was like, will it always be this way? Like, oh no. And she was like, oh my God. She said, my husband, she was in the bathroom and she starts the video. She was like, okay, if you know me, for the love of God, please scroll away. Like, I was laughing
That's
so
just
hard.
gonna make them stay right there
It
and
was
see
like,
what's
it
happening.
was like, if you know me, for the love of God, please scroll away. Please, God, scroll away. And she said, husband and I, we were having sex. And she said, we were trying to be quiet, because we were on vacation and, like, I guess his mom was in the next room or something.
Yeah.
And she said, and every time he would thrust in, he said, ow. He said, something's poking me. And she said, oh my God, what's poking him? And I was sitting there thinking, like, oh no.
I mean, don't wait.
When does it go
Do
away?
the stitches don't they dissolve?
They
Aren't those
dissolve.
stitches supposed to go away? They
Yes.
just didn't wait long enough,
I
maybe.
guess. Because some people say, like, some people get clearance at 6 weeks because 6 weeks you have to be on, like, complete vaginal rest. You can't. There's
Yeah.
nothing supposed to be inserted into the vagina.
I mean, I
And if you read
I would
on
expect.
the AI overview, it says that includes fingers, penises, toys, and something else. Anyway, tampons.
Nothing goes in.
So then I was like, you know how it is. You watch one video and you're like, ha ha ha, this is so funny.
Uh-huh.
And that's all you're going to see after that.
Yep.
Okay, so then I was scrolling and this lady was like, it hurt so bad when I said, I was like, oh dear God. I was
Oh.
like, first of all, good for me. I don't have a man. Okay, listen, I'm going to wait regardless, okay? Because no one's knocking down my door trying to be like, hurry up and heal. So I was like, whatever. But, you know, the more you see and the more you hear, you're like, oh no, is this ever going to get better? Then,
Oh.
you don't have any estrogen. They're talking about, oh, it feels like sandpaper. It's so dry. And I'm like, great.
Oh
Wonderful.
no.
So that's the side of TikTok I'm on at this moment.
Oh, fun.
So
Why do I fear that's going to be a side of TikTok I'm on after this podcast?
I'm gonna send you a
Just
video just to twist it up, stir up the
stay off
bad
TikTok tonight.
bad sex after hysterectomy. But apparently, once you lose your estrogen, your vagina is going to be dry. Oh, so I'm told.
So this came across my TikTok last week that apparently in menopause your labia just kind of falls away. It goes away. I ended up on some video, and when I tell you the comments did not disappoint, because I wasn't the only lady that this was news to, and people were in the comments like, "Excuse me, what now?"
Circle back. My labia.
Hold on, let me go to the bathroom and check on something real quick.
Be down there with a mirror
Because this is news to me.
Newsflash.
I mean, there were some ladies in the comments, older ladies that have even been through menopause, and then been like, I can't say this did not happen to me, but there were others that were like, oh yeah. And then, but everybody else was pretty much like, what? Come again? Are you sure? Like, why has nobody told me this?
They just shrivel up and just
and
dry
all
away.
the ladies are running to the bathroom to check on something real quick. Like, excuse me?
What is getting old?
It just, I don't know if they just fall off or go away. One lady on there was like, wait, where did they go? Like, what?
Where's it going?
It just goes away.
Why?
I don't know.
I didn't know this.
Some ladies say they just partially go away. It's like, I knew something you didn't know.
I was so scared. As if I didn't have enough to worry about in my life, and now I have to worry about this.
Apparently, some lady parts just go away.
That's wonderful, I guess.
Stuff dries up and falls away. Gone. I don't know.
Blowing away with the wind. Oh, great.
They gained their angel wings and just fly away.
Goodbye. Bye, labia.
Yeah.
Well.
So,
okay.
This is new information.
Well, I do know that I guess there are places that will do a complete overhaul on it. Rejuvenate it. Keep it spicy.
I just want life to be over with right now.
Listen,
nothing sounds good. The life ahead of me is not sounding that great
this
as
is
a woman.
Something else that I'm going to have to talk to ChatGPT about it. Like, how do I prevent my labia from going away? Because I'm literally like, okay, how do I keep my vagina from going dry? Like, how do I keep this from happening? How do, all this stuff. Mm-hmm. Me and Chat, we're having life lessons over here.
Oh wow, I haven't asked ChatGPT about all this, but yeah, you need to find out what happens there, because
it's just great.
Again, I almost wanted to ask my mom the other day about this, but every time I've approached her about something relating to menopause, she's just like, huh. She has nothing to say about it. She doesn't share her experiences. She doesn't offer any advice. She's just like, we all go through it.
Well,
No, this isn't helping me. I need to know what you went through.
well,
I need to know what to expect.
There was this girl that I know, and she, don't ask me why she was telling me this, but hers is apparently long. And it, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, hold on. Hers is apparently long and it sags down.
Oh no! Like, it's always been like that, or it happened in menopause?
No, as if she got older.
Oh
it
no!
Like,
just gravity?
and so now it like what she explained to me, it drooped down.
Oh
and
no! Oh no!
and it's long now, and I was like, why is it long?
How do you prevent it?
I don't know.
Like, are there exercises or what?
Know.
Oh wow. Okay, I'm so scared right now. I thought the labia falling away was bad enough. I don't want to be saggy.
I don't want it to droop down.
Oh no.
I have to go to the doctor and be like, stitch this back up, please.
We should have started this podcast off with a disclaimer tonight.
Sorry. We've made it this far.
Oh no. Okay.
I really don't want it to hang down. I'm scared. I'm going to have to, you
I have so much research I need to do, because if there's any way to prevent the things that we're discussing right now, I need to know what it is.
Well, I think they were saying something like, there's these, it's going to sound bad. There's these balls that you can get. What are they called? I can't remember. You stick them up in there, and you're supposed to like hold it.
Wait, is that what they used in? I think this was a scene in 50 Shades of Grey.
Kinda, but I think
there were some silver balls.
But you put them in there.
Oh,
and you're supposed to like tighten and hold the balls in. With the vaginal pelvic floor exercise. You're supposed to hold it in.
Okay.
And then when you relax, you let the balls come out. But that's supposed to build it up, and I guess it's giving it like a facelift. Why am I touching my vagina? I'm sorry. Like, oh God.
Is this the one that's going to get us the views?
You push it in and hold it.
Stop talking with the hand.
All right. Let me put my hands down. Anyway, so there are pelvic floor exercises that you can do. And one thing I did see that and I saw another thing. But it's something that you stick up in you.
Why has it always got to be something that's got to be stuck up in you? Like, I don't know.
But you stick it up there, but you're supposed to squeeze it and like hold it in place. You gonna look this up? I don't know. I have a lot of I'm not afraid for my face to sag. And I'm scared for my vagina to, and I'm the only one who sees it. Which is sad. But you know what? I feel like I'm trying to keep it looking as good as I can, because like when I do find somebody, I don't want them just to find it sagging. Like, I'm still trying to get a man.
Oh no, I've got to figure out how to
like droopy lips.
Prevent this.
Saggy crotch.
Because I'm with you. I'd rather have a saggy face all day long.
But I don't know. I don't know why. Like, I don't care about my face, but
I mean, I can accept gray hair. Down, I get it. I can accept it. But I don't need things to start going south down there.
It's like a mudslide, just
No,
sliding down your leg.
absolutely not. Okay. I
I'm about to
am.
look this up.
I
don't know.
I don't like to do a lot of research when it comes to stuff like this because I get really grossed out. But I'm gonna have to research it because I need to know how to prevent this.
Yeah.
So
We're gonna have to hold this up. We're gonna have to hold the girls up.
whew,
Because
I know. Everything else can go south. Not that. Please, not that.
it's like I'm not young anymore,
But we're not
but like
old.
I'm still out there trying to date,
Yeah.
and I can't. How am I supposed to feel confident in myself if my crotch is drooped down?
No. Because I'm already not feeling confident in myself as it is.
Yeah.
Because we've already had this discussion. The weight gain,
Yeah.
I officially cannot fit into any of my shorts for the summer. It's all out of the picture. I'm wearing my daughter's maternity leggings every weekend out and about because
so
they're the only
sad.
things that fit. Like, it's horrible. It's horrible.
I've been
I'm
wearing
not
around
happy here.
a 3X dress because I'm like, it's the only thing when I sleep. It's just like,
The moo-moos in Walmart are starting to speak to me. They're looking really.
oh,
They're
I
looking
love.
like I'm about to have one for every day of the week.
I love a moo.
Yeah.
I knew this lady, and that's all she ever wore was moo. She'd go to town in her moo, and I'm like, I didn't get it then, but I get it
Well,
now.
let me tell you what. Unless they specifically list in the employee handbook that moo-moos are banned, don't be surprised if I walk up into my office one day in one. Until I see no moo-moos in that handbook,
I've also
I'm
been
coming
on
to work
like
in a moo-moo.
corporate dress code TikTok, like
Uh-huh.
what I wear, what I wore this week or whatever as a corporate baddie, blah blah blah. And it's like these women, they're dressing all up, and I'm like, this is inspiring me. Maybe I should put more energy into my wardrobe
No.
as I'm sitting there in my 3X dress, and I'm like, you know what? Nah.
I'm just I don't want to put any energy into it. I'm just in this little state of depression right now with me and my clothes. So I don't want to think about it. I'm just going to make do.
I'm still off work, so I'm just living in nothing but anything that stretches is going on my body.
Enjoy.
So,
Enjoy.
yeah,
Okay.
I've enjoyed it immensely.
Well, I have not enjoyed not seeing you and
I
not podcasting.
know.
So I'm very happy now. Life is whole again.
We're back.
We're back.
It's
Well,
like that TikTok sound.
we,
We're back.
we've used that before.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. And maybe next week we'll be back with a little less information.
I will not talk about my vagina or anyone else's vagina on the next episode. I promise.
I want to what I wanted to talk about this week, but somebody actually hasn't watched the documentary yet, even though you know about the case.
No, I did watch it. I watched it today, but I didn't want to talk about it. I didn't want to talk about it yet.
Okay.
Because I wanted to make some notes on it. Because I saw people making videos about stuff that was left out of the documentary.
Yes.
So I wanted, because I didn't have time to make notes on it and actually prepare.
Good.
So the only thing I had prepared was my body.
Oh, well.
Oh,
and we've made a whole podcast episode out of it tonight. Okay, so
podcast
next
is going to be titled Tasha's Body and Vaginal Drooping.
I don't know what I'm going to title this one. Actually, just
vaginas. Period. Just
that'll get the views.
I don't get the views. People are going to be like, what? Yeah. Oh my God. What is this about? Should we be scared?
Vaginas, hormones. estrogen. Oh my, I
Bad
don't know.
sex. Oh.
Oh. Okay, so
Not that. Oh.
next week we're discussing maternal instinct.
Yes.
Everybody's been watching it. Everybody's been talking about it, and I'm the same. I watched it the other night, and I've been going down a lot of rabbit holes.
Yes.
As you, same way you are right now, and making notes.
And
Because
honestly,
I just have a lot of questions.
honestly, if I need to come over before Wednesday and us talk about maternal instincts, I will do it because I don't have a life and I don't have anything going on right now.
We may do it because I'm gonna watch. I'm gonna go down some more rabbit holes. There's a YouTube episode, documentary, whatever, about that case as well. I want to watch.
Okay.
It's a little long, but I plan on watching it.
Well,
because I heard it was full of information.
I'm gonna deep dive, make my notes,
Okay.
and I'm gonna come prepared like I normally am. And then
I plan on being prepared too.
Okay. Well, and then if we want to get together before Wednesday, we can because I have no life. All I'm doing right now is sitting at home with a fan on.
We got to get you out of there just a little bit.
Probably.
You got to be going stir crazy just a little bit.
I really do like being at home though.
I'm not surprised. See, this is another reason because I was talking to Cotton and the kids about this the other night. Why I don't think I can have this surgery now because I know me. Whenever something happens and I've got to be down for even a few days, after a couple, I'm just like, I'm looking for something to do.
Yeah.
I got to get up. I'm always going to do too much, probably injure myself again. And so, but this is weeks of recovery.
Yeah.
This is many, many, many days in bed, relaxing, resting. I just feel like I can't do it, even though I know I should. I'd be really bad at it. I'd hurt myself. Nobody's here to monitor me and make sure I behave.
Yeah.
So yeah.
See, that's the thing. Like my kids were there, and they basically like did most everything. Yesterday I did say, I think I can cut the grass. I pushed the lawnmower for maybe 10 minutes.
Yeah.
And Emily comes out and she goes, "Do you want me to take over?" And I was like, "Yes."
Yeah.
I was sitting there going,
yeah.
The fatigue is the worst about it because like every little thing wears you out. So, but I mean, honestly, I was getting up. I had started walking on the treadmill.
Yeah.
And whatever, and I mean, that was like in my second week. But the first week, but you got to take it easy bending. You got to limit like bending, stretching, all that stuff because you'll rip your stitches.
See, this is where I feel like I'd really seriously set myself back. Like I would bust some stitches. I would injure myself because again, nobody's here to make sure I behave. Yeah. And if I decide that, I can mow the grass today, nobody's going to be checking on me and being like, "Want me to take over?" I'm going to mow all the grass, and then you might find me just laid out in the yard.
I would come take care of you.
So
I would make sure you were okay.
I'm my own worst enemy.
Oh no, me too. Because I'm like, I'll push myself to the point where I'm like,
yeah, I always push myself, and that's why this is.
But also,
this is why I've got the neck brace right now. This is what I'm sleeping in at night because I can't take care of myself.
Can we talk about the fact that I had a whole hysterectomy and you're the one that's had more pain because you are in a neck brace and I'm like, why are you worse off than I am? I've been injuring
myself. There was one week, because I swear, because I had a rough go of it during a portion of Morgan's pregnancy, okay? And I was like, you know what? I get sympathy pains or whatever, but I didn't sign up for this. I love you, but I don't want to experience this with you. But I kind of feel like on some level, I was having sympathy pains for you because one day you talk about the horrible gas and the pain from all that feeling. Okay, there were a couple of days there I was actually texting you. I'm checking on you, seeing how you feel, and then I'm turning around and being like, so I'm Googling symptoms of a heart attack in women right now
I think I'm having a
because
heart
I
attack.
had a really bad day one day, and I was really like, I mean, do I just take some gas X or do I need to go to the hospital? Like, there was a moment in time I was really scared. I'm like, what is happening?
I'm having to text you and be like, "Are you okay? Are you still alive? How's your chest? You're not having a heart attack, are you?"
I almost dipped. I was like, no, I'm it's sympathy pain. I'm going through it because my bestie's going through it right now. Still not going through it like you did, but
you went through it worse than I did.
I'm having some aches and pains along with you, and I'm just like, okay.
I honestly think you had it worse than me because I'm like, oh, I'm just laying in bed. I'm just chilling. I'm fine.
Oh, today's great. I actually feel pretty good while I'm Googling heart attack symptoms. I'm checking my blood pressure, and then ChatGPT tells me, oh, you don't always necessarily have high blood pressure when you're having a heart attack. Well, okay.
You're like, well, I mean, maybe it's indigestion. And I'm like, indigestion in women is a sign of heart attack. And you're like, oh no.
It was very, very uncomfortable. It's past. This week, I'm doing pretty good. I'm still sleeping in my neck brace. I fell asleep without it last night, and I woke up like at 2:00 this morning in my fetal position, and I was like, oh, I feel it. Oh, where's my neck brace?
Yeah.
I'm like, I'm at least able to, even though that it takes a little bit getting used to sleeping in it, I wake up feeling a little better.
Yeah.
It's doing what it's supposed to do, and along with the pillows I keep between my legs, and Morgan took her pregnancy pillow, so I didn't get a chance to try that out.
That's great.
So she let one of her friends have it that's expecting, so that's fine. They probably need it more than me, but I was seriously about to try the pregnancy pillow for myself.
I really enjoy that.
You said it was really comfortable.
I just
sleep, so
snuggle up with it.
Yeah.
It's like enclosed me in.
Yeah.
And I told the girls, I said, either this is really cozy, I was like, or maybe I've been single too long. I said, because no one has held me like this pillow has in a very long time.
Okay, well, let me tell you, I'm not getting held at night when I have somebody here because of this thing. Because immediately I've been using it for weeks now. You think he would get used to it, but on the nights he stays over, I get in bed and I'm getting my neck brace on and I'm settling in, and then he either walks in or I look over at him to tell him night, and he just busts out laughing.
Wow.
And then I go to bed mad because he's laughing at me in my neck brace.
Well, you know what? It's fine. So neither one of us are getting held. It's okay. That makes me feel better.
Well, look, mine is laughing at me every night when I go to bed.
And you know what? Mine doesn't talk back. Doesn't give me no lip. There's no, you're smothering me. It's too hot. We just lay together.
No.
And it just holds me.
No, there's no laying together. No, nothing.
I'll have to name this pillow.
No.
And when I get tired,
Steve. Why did the name Steve come to mind? That's my brother's
name. So
no, don't do that.
I'm not laying in bed with my brother.
Never mind.
I could just I flap my leg over it, and I'm just like, It's just such a romantic time.
One.
It's a romantic time in my bed.
Don't worry.
Me and my pillow. You know what? That's all I need. It's fine.
All you need.
Apparently,
kids laugh at me too.
Apparently, my vagina is going to fall down, and I'm never going to have normal sex again.
We're gonna figure out how to prevent that. Don't
Okay.
worry. We're
Well,
going to do our research because this is man or no man. I don't care. I don't want that situation happening.
me either.
As just no.
Can't even look at myself.
I have a hard time looking at myself right now. Anyway, that's
Oh
not
my
gonna.
gosh.
That's not gonna help. So.
Okay, well, we're gonna wrap it up now. We've talked about our body
We've-
parts for
we've
far
shared-
too long.
We've shared enough information tonight. Next week we'll get back on track with a good documentary discussion,
Yes.
unless we find out more menopause symptoms or something that we need to share with y'all.
I'm sure everyone will be like, please don't.
Because if we've got to go through this,
If I gotta go
then
through
we're
it,
taking y'all with us.
Everyone's going along for this ride.
Yes. Yes.
Okay, well.
Okay. We're going to wrap it up. Everybody have a good week. It's good. I'm glad you're back, and I don't even know how to wrap this up now. It's been so long. I'm like, what? We don't have our margaritas.
I just have water.
Water.
Trying to,
We're being good.
cleanse my system.
Look at us.
We're so sober. Look at us. You know what? We were sober this whole time, and we were still funny.
Yes.
We don't need alcohol to be great.
We do not. And I'm worried about us when we are able to finally have that margarita.
Oh my
it might
gosh.
hit pretty hard.
When I finally have a margarita, I'm gonna be lit. I'm gonna take
It's going to be a
easy.
slumber party.
Take it easy
Because
on me.
I don't know if you'll be able to drive anywhere.
Sloppy drunk.
Because even though I haven't completely cut out margaritas while you've been on this healing journey, I think I've only had like 2 this whole time.
Oh.
If that might be 1. I have not been drinking them.
I haven't had anything but water.
I'm worried about both of us once the margaritas hit. We'll see. We'll record it.
Yeah, we will.
See what happens.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
And in the meantime, everybody have a good week.
Yes. Cheers.
Cheers.
Anyway.